everyone, it's Clarissa. Welcome to the first ever video in this series. I am both excited and nervous. Nervous because I've never done this before, so nobody's ever seen me in a video without any makeup on. So welcome to the first ever. I am excited because I think this will be very fun and informational for you guys. So every week I will be posting a new tip or a trick in regards to makeup looks and trends and whatnot. So if you have any questions that you have that you'd like me to do a video on, feel free to comment on this video or else even send me a private message. I would be more than happy to get to those. This one is just going to be a quick, like 2-minute out the door dash look. And it may take me just a little longer than 2 minutes today just because I will be talking through it and sharing the colors and whatnot. But to do it without talking through it should only take about 2 minutes start to finish. So I've already cleaned my face, and you always want to make sure you clean your face before you start because all the makeup in the world will look like just all the makeup in the world unless you start with a fresh palette. Just like any artist starts with a fresh palette when they start their artwork, you want to make sure you start with a fresh palette as well. And I of course always use Mary Kay skincare, and I highly recommend that as well. But you do what's best for your skin. But if you want to try out what I do for my skin, let me or your beauty consultant know and we can totally hook you up. So today, the 2-minute look, I am going to start with a foundation primer. And so it's of course Mary Kay's foundation primer, and that is more than you need, really. Just a pea-sized amount, and just kind of spread it all over. I don't do my eyelids, but all over the rest of your face. Just kind of quickly spread it around. It goes on really smooth. It's silicone base. And I love the way it feels. And the purpose of a foundation primer is just to help fill in any cracks and crevices and wrinkles or scars that you may have, just so you are again having that smooth palette, so your makeup goes on smoother and looks more natural. And then I'm of course using a liquid foundation brush, and the foundation I am using is the Mary Kay Timewise Matte Foundation in W, focus, the W 130, sorry. And if you use a primer, then you use less foundation. So that's kind of spread on the brush a little, so it's not as much as it looks like. And I kind of go upward, outward, but then when you finish, you want to go in the direction of your hair on your face. So just kind of upward, outward. And I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but I have really prominent veins in my eyelids. So I always do a swoop on my eyelids to kind of help cover that. And I love the coverage that our foundation gives. And it's buildable coverage, so you can add more layers if you feel you need it. But I just do the quick layer on top of the foundation primer. Okay, the next thing I personally do is my blush or cheek color. And I'm gonna be using Mary Kay's color palette. And the cheek color that I am using is Rogue Rose, and cheek color brush, of course, Mary Kay cheek brush. And just because my foundation is fresh and because I have sensitive skin, it always initially appears brighter. But as you'll see in the video, it'll tone down some. So don't let that freak you out and scare you. And then the eye colors I'm going to use today is Mary Kay's Blossom and Sunlit Rose. I'm trying to get you so you guys can see it. It's a sparkly pink. So that is what I'm going to use. And I am just using Mary Kay's base color brush. But before I apply that, I almost forgot. I'm using Mary Kay's eye primer. Focus, focus. There. And just a little itty bitty, a bit. And that little teeny bit is actually enough for both eyes. I just touch them together. And when you apply anything to your eye area, you always want to use your ring finger because it is your weakest finger. And you just pat and stipple, never rub. So just kind of all over the eyelid. And it kind of works like glue for your eyeshadow and holds it in place. So now it is there. So now I'm going to use the brush and I'm going to go in the Sunlit Rose. As you can see, it's one of my favorites. This is my everyday look just because it's quick and simple, but it's on trend and it looks sharp. So I'm just going to go in the crease and just above the crease. Ta-da! And then the other eye. And that's probably weird to some of you. I usually do the base coat first as well, but the reason I don't do it for this quick look is just because I want to sharpen everything up really quick. And I want it to be a dash out the door look, so I don't want to have to go back through and resharpen things and whatever. So I'm just doing the lighter color second, just so the lighter color pops more. If you don't necessarily want the lighter color to pop as much, you can do it first and it'll be more subtle, but I want it to pop more. So now I'm going to use the Blossom and just another all over eye color brush, and I'm just going to tap it in the Blossom. And just go on the lid. And when you use the eye primer, you take less eye pigment as well because it holds the color better. So that is that. And then I'm going to use the liquid eyeliner pen. I love this. It goes on like a Sharpie marker. It has a felt tip. I love it. You can do cat eyes, and I'm not pulling, I'm just holding. You can do all sorts of dramatic looks with the felt pen. And for this quick look, I'm just doing the top lid. You're welcome to do the bottom lid, but for this look today, I'm just doing the top lid. And then the mascara, and I'm using Mary Kay's Lash Intensity Mascara. And I love this brush. It has different size bristles on every side. And on this side, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it actually has a crevice where it actually holds the mascara product. And you start with that side against the lashes, and I just kind of push it against the lashes. And then I go back through and I twist the brush as I go through the second time. And then if you want more length, you go do the other side first to match it while that side kind of dries a little. And then you can go back the second time and put another coat over top. But I love this mascara because it's buildable and you can go over it again and again, and you can actually get falsy lash length lashes without the falsies. And then when I'm all done doing both eyes, I go, without re-dipping my brush, I go over the bottom lashes just so they're not as bold. And of course, because I'm doing a video, I'm going to get a couple flaws, but that is okay. So you can take a Q-tip, and I keep my Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover handy, and I just put a little bit on the tip of a Q-tip. You can see I got a couple little smudges under, and I'll pick it up without making me restart all of my makeup. So there is that. And then I'm just going to finish this look with Mary Kay's NouriShine lip gloss, because this is just a casual look, and I'm using color Fancy Nancy. You can always dress up this look by doing a little touch of crystalline just in the inside, doing some eyeliner on the bottom, and doing some highlighting and contouring. But again, this is just a casual, everyday, quick out the door 2-minute look. And again, I know it took longer than 2 minutes because I talked through it and showed you guys the colors and the techniques I was using and whatnot. But to just apply it without the extra talking would only take about 2 minutes. So I hope you like this look. I'll kind of do the little things. And you can also add another colors for the accent and the smoky eye look too. But this is just the quick thing. And then I do take Mary Kay's translucent powder. Do that because that helps set the color. And then I finish every look with Mary Kay's finishing spray. The easiest way to explain this is it's basically like hairspray for your face. So it's a hairspray for your makeup. It will hold your makeup in place. So if you haven't tried it, it makes it so your makeup stays on all day. Not necessarily your lips, but the rest of it. So it's awesome. And it just takes a couple squirts and you're done. Voila. So there is the completed look. Have a great day, you guys. If you have any questions about any of these products, like I said, make sure, feel free to leave a comment or send me a private message. And if I am your personal beauty consultant, feel free to visit my website or contact me directly if you're interested in any of these products. If I'm not your consultant, please contact your personal consultant and go through her. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night.